Okay, I'm live. I've been watching all of this stuff on Charlie Kirk and all the things that happened. Um, so I want to make a quick video on my observations. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Elijah Fire and Water, and sometimes I'm prone to visions from God, but I'm also very much on the truth, and I'm very censored. I'm more censored than probably anyone that I've come across on any social media platform. In fact, they edit me in my lives while I'm doing live sometimes. They edit what I say. They edit it out during the live. So I'm going to start with this. This is a video here. I'm going to play this video just because they say, oh, they found a gun with bullets in it, and on it was written transgender stuff. There hasn't been anything from Charlie that said he was afraid of transgender people or anyone giving him a specific threat, except for that group that made that little song or something about they wishing he would die or some crap like that. And some, as Lisa Haven from Restricted Public said, oh, they did this witch's curse to give them bad luck. So if you give me a minute to, just play this video for you. Okay. And I just want to make something clear first. The only reason I'm playing this video, and you can see whose video it is, their name's right on there. If you need to make it bigger, make it.
Meetings, as I meet with different political representatives, I'm very happy and touched to see signs like this of people who are standing with Israel, standing for the communities that I represent and that I'm part of. And as a Jew, as an American Jew, and as an Israeli Jew, it's very important for me to see signs like this. Some of these politicians are facing a lot of backlash for standing up for the values, the virtues that they find important, and the solidarity between the United States and Israel. So I stand up with them and for them. On a day of advocacy meetings, as I meet with different political representatives, I'm very happy and touched to see signs like this of people who are standing with Israel, standing for the communities that I represent and that I'm part of. And as a Jew, as an American Jew, and as an Israeli Jew, it's very important for me to see signs.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention it was a rainbow flag. So that's from the Jewish advocates on the left there, that this guy is putting out there. Okay, that's all I wanted to say on that. So we have a lot of support from Israel. This fellow here, I'm going to share another tab. Give me 1 second to get to his tab. You know what? I'm not a video maker. I'm just I'm just a guy who I'm not sure why it's stop screen share, and I'm just gonna do this share another screen. I don't know why it's making me do it the long way today, but okay, we'll just do this. This I grabbed from Brandon Tanum. I can't even say his name right. And he was the person who brought a bunch of people to Israel and said, hey, he met with Netanyahu and he said, oh, we had a great time here. We only were spit on one time. He brought a Christian group. The Jews only spit on them, Zionist Jews. So I want to make this very clear too. There is a difference between Jews and Zionism, or Zionist Jews. Zionism is a political movement. It's not Judaism. Judaism has a lot of beauty in it. Zionism does not. And they use the Kabbalah and magic, and they have a lot of political power, and it comes all the way from the rich elites who run this world, or I'm not even going to mention their names. You kind of know who they are. Okay, this is an Alex Jones thing that says Could Israel have played a role in the assassination of Charlie Kirk? And, he has some things to say, but it's out there. But everyone's saying this guy put a gun on the bullets, that he was a transgender in the bullets and the guns they found in the woods. Listen, anyone trying to get away is not going to do that. They're not going to have someone. I'll go through it as we play this video. I'm just going to play this video. So here we have the first thing is Harrison Smith, 8/13/25. I'm not going to name names, but I was told by someone close to Charlie Kirk that Charlie thinks Israel will kill him if he turns against them. X.com. And Harrison Smith is the guy who posted that. So now he's talked to Charlie, and Charlie said that he's fearing Israel because he's going off script. So, he's talking about the October 7th setup. He's talking about a few other things. So this guy did a nice little quick video. There's no words in it, and you can just read. Let me just check and make sure Streamyard's got you right here. No, it doesn't. Add stage. Yeah, right. I got to do, they're messing with me. Okay, it's there now. I don't know why it's doing things to me, StreamYard, and I can't even do it live on Rumble. The stupid thing won't even work, So, here we go with Brandon. And now we're here with this guy, Harrison Smith. At Harrison ... 8/13/25. Okay, listen. Watch this guy. Look, they're doing it. Oh my God, they're stopping it for playing. He does a search. He's doing a search. Charlie Kirk, Israel. They're not making it, letting it run. Charlie Kirk was starting to notice, and there. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Why did it skip ahead? Charlie Kirk was starting to notice, and this is no longer just speculation. First of all, the evidence that shows that Epstein was creation of either Mossad, Israeli intelligence, American intelligence. Everything is connected. This is what Charlie Kirk said. Okay? One of his books. Charlie Kirk is also called October 7th, an inside job. And then it says he was later assassinated by Israel. But he did do this. He did say that. It was in one of his things. In order to stand down. So he mentions this a little bit. I'm sorry that they're doing this to you. Or me. They're not letting it load, right? They're making it spin. I'm connected. I'm even using an All right. Here's his security guys giving baseball hand signals, and I ran that by Grok, and these are not just make-believe signals. They are giving signals. In itself, I don't know. They're giving signals to somebody, and it almost looks like a go shoot, like swung away batter thing and whatever. So let's here we go again. It's not the connection. It's them doing this to me. Just be patient, because it's a short video. As long as they let this run. Come on. I can't believe they're doing this. Really? 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 They're stopping the video from running. I don't know. All right. And there's the other hand signal he's given there, the other guy. which is like looking at the groups of people outside. It was the guy running across the roof or something video, but I'm not going to pay much attention to that. Which news outlet first reported? They don't want you to see this. That's why they're messing with my. They're messing with my stream. Jerusalem Post. Okay. Reuters. September 10th, 2025 at 8. Limited timestamp. The media outlet reported death. Jerusalem Post at 11:58. A Real American Voice at 1:18. That's an hour and so after. Associated Press 4. CNN 4. New York Times 5. Oh, here we go. They're just not going to let this play. This is like a really short video. He did this very quickly, and it's too quick. Here is this guy. Shoot me, shoot me. He's Jewish. He's not transgender. He's definitely a distraction, so the guy can get away. Obviously, everybody kind of knows that. Why would an old man run out there yelling, shoot me, arrest me? For no reason. This man, George Zinn, created a textbook distraction to allow the shooter to escape. Zinn is also an Ashkenazi Jew, which doesn't mean he was part of a Mossad plot, but he ran cover for the guy to get out of there. What is that? Shoot me. Is he an idiot? It had nothing to do with it? Wait, what the what's going on? Distraction. And he was subsequently released. This guy here, okay. You see, I've been around a lot of Orthodox Jewish people. If they take their hair out of the curly curls, it's going to look like this. And the beard, this is an Ashkenazi Jew that's, in my opinion, that took the curls out of his hair and disguised himself so that he could cheer on Charlie's demise. Okay? And that's what he's an Ashkenazi Jew, in my opinion. Let's see. That's it for this guy. So now we're just going to be back to Streamyard. I'm going to make a couple of points. This is the guy put on the bullets, left a gun in the woods, transgender thing. If you're trying to get away with a murder, would you leave bullets in the chamber and evidence of, would you do that? Or would you be a little bit more prepared about the gun? Maybe have a container or something in the ground already, or just sewer pipe or something. No, you're going to leave bullets. So right where they can find the rifle somewhere as they're walking through the woods where you kind of ran and they saw you run, and you're going to mark it to look for a transgender person. Not once has Charlie ever complained about a transgender person threatening to kill him. He got stupid threats, but not to assassinate him, and they're not that sophisticated. That was a professional hit, and we got the hand signs and everything. If you put it all together, come on. And now, all of a sudden, you got Netanyahu, who was mad at Charlie Kirk for letting out the October 7th thing, that they stood down for 6 hours, and it's almost impossible to get anything through that fence without them knowing it. And the furthest they could have been away is 45 minutes from helping them people. And they put the Hannibal directive in to kill their own people and then blamed it on Hamas. And they're starving the crap out of people. Who are the murderers? I mean, we had a couple of transgender shootings. Yeah, they were screwed up on medication. What is the organization that's killing lots of people? Hundreds of thousands of people to have free land. And people are going with that and say, listen, we're chosen by God, so we can kill everybody here and take their stuff. What do you think? They're not going to do that in America? They're doing it in Ukraine too already. what they did was, it's just real simple, and I'm going to finish this up quick. In 1898, when they created Zionism, this Zionism today, the Zionists with Theodore Herzl, and the Rothschilds financed them. They had a problem. In Palestine, there was only 20,000 Jews. Albert Pike, you got to look it up. Just look at World War III on the Albert Pike to Manzini letter. Just look at World War III and see how it plays out. The first thing is to have the Arabs, the Muslims, and the Jews kill each other. That's in the Albert Pike letter. A couple of years later, Theodore Herzl comes up with a new Zionism. Now we're entitled to our homeland, and God left it to us, and all of this stuff goes on. In Europe, they got rid of all the monarchies in World War I, which is part of the Albert Pike letter. But before, in the 1300s, or whenever the Crusades were, all of these kingdoms were Catholic, and they would all bring their soldiers together. That's how they kept the Muslims from invading Europe. Okay, but now you don't have that anymore. There's no more. The Christians have no power and cannot unite and cannot put Crusaders up. Can't do it. We can. You can fight individually. They're just going to kill you if you wanted to fight. And I don't suggest fighting anybody because they're leading you. Now all of a sudden they're blaming this on two factors: Islam and also the transgenders. The transgenders do not have an organized movement like that with those Antifa people. No, they have George Soros-backed money, which comes out of the NGOs, which is laundered tax money and bullshit contracts, which is why I'm on the list, because I submitted evidence, but you can't find it because they made it confidential. So they buried my complaints and they made it confidential on how they launder the money to the NGOs through certain companies, and they give it. That's how they pay the protesters and do the other things that they're doing. I can explain all of that stuff later, but I'm not want to go any further, too much more on time. So when they realized they couldn't follow, Albert Pike was a devout Luciferian, and he invoked demons. So demons are real. If you don't believe that, he invoked demon, and the demon gave him a 3-point plan, or we call 3 world wars, to bring the new Luciferian order in. World order in New World Order, but that's not what they're going to call it. They've already changed England's church to the Congregation of England. It's no more church. They're taking the divinity out of Christ, and they're going to make it illegal to talk about Christ. They're already delaying me. I can see it on the screen. It's really me talking. They're just delaying me on purpose. Okay, I'm going to remove this guy from the screen. Oh my God. Okay, so this is, they're delaying me moving and making my mouth not match the words. They're doing that. Every video I've made in the last month or so, they do that because they don't want the truth out there. Okay, so Albert Pike gave him the 3 things. The third one was for the Muslims and the Jews to kill each other off. But there was only 20,000 Jews in Palestine. So how do we get Jews to go to Palestine? How do you do that? Oh, the Rothschilds had a perfect plan. Just give them free money, free housing, and set them all up, free schooling. And we're talking at the turn of the 19th century. So like 1908, 1898, 1908. So what they did was, as they're bringing Jewish people over who rejected Zionism, but they set up everything free money, free housing, free businesses, free medical, free schooling, everything free. So now they're like, yeah, let's go there, free giant land, farm, everything, whatever they want. So they start moving over there kind of in droves. I mean, there's a part I can't put it all together with you with Hitler and World War II, but World War I, the Balfour Agreement was supposed to go through, and it didn't go through, the Balfour Agreement, because the League of Nations fell apart. So they went to World War II, World War I. World War II was they split Europe in half and gave it to communism. Communism is a Talmudic construct to enslave everyone, which is a belief in the Talmud that all Jews will have, everyone will be their slaves that are Gentiles. But that's not important for this, what I'm talking about. But that's in there. So they bring all of these Jewish people over and they set up yeshivas, that's their schools. So they are families and have kids. They teach them Zionism. So from 1900 to 2025, every child born there and everyone who moved there in the family, they indoctrinated them with Zionism. You're the chosen people. You could kill anybody and take their land because this is your land. But it's not just that land, Palestine. It's Lebanon, it's Iran, it's Iraq, it's Egypt, the Sinai. That's what they think they're entitled to. And they indoctrinated them, MK ultra'd them and their families with the yeshivas for 5, 6 generations, 7 generations, however many generations of kids, the families had. They have 8, 10 kids, the Orthodox. They did that on purpose. Most of them are not even really religious. They just want the free stuff. They don't care, So you create psychopaths. So now when somebody like Charlie Kirk starts exposing that stuff, and you could see him with Meg Kelly. Or is it Meg? Yeah, I think it's Kelly, whatever her last name is. They're afraid of Israel. All our Congress is afraid of Israel because the Rothschilds and the city of London is where the root of all evil is. Money is the root of all evil. We're stuck in a debt enslaved beast system. So now this whole thing, the Charlie Kirk thing, they're spinning it. And they're trying to make you fight with each other. They're trying to make you fight with the Islamics. And they're trying to make you fight with the transgenders. Leftists. Oh, it's leftist. Nobody leaves evidence when they commit a crime for you to find on purpose. Write shit on their bullets. Wake up. I'm just tired of listening to it. Charlie Kirk was afraid Israel was going to kill him. And he mentioned it to people. And he's even talking to Meg about it. Megan Kelly, whatever her name is. Yeah. And so you're going to blame a transgender and the left out of nowhere. You got your whole Congress got signs on its wall. We support Israel. Seriously, mostly all Democrats. Really? You support Israel? Don't tell me Israel has nothing to do with this. Let's look at Butler. Now you just got a picture. I'm not going to try and post anything up because it's not letting my StreamYard work right. The shooter's on the roof. You got a picture of him on the roof. Oh, somebody sees him. Oh, look, there's a guy up on the roof. Exactly the same. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wait, he ran away. Oh, wait, there was another shooter. Oh, we got the wrong guy. Like, stop. I can't. It's like a ditto. It's like they don't know how to make a new plan. They use the same plan over and over again, the same layouts. On the roof, straight shot in. And how did a bullet bounce off a bulletproof vest with a T-shirt and not make a hole or a mark on the T-shirt and go into his neck, which was what they were saying. It was a direct neck shot, which went right in the center and which went right through out the back. What's in the back? That's where your spine connects your head to your body. It blew right through there. And he was dead instantly. So these stories, oh, we had him in emergency surgery. Yeah, I don't think so. I really doubt that. So I pray all the time. I'm a lay Carmelite. Elijah of Fire and Water is my professed lay Carmelite name from 1991. I'm a Roman Catholic, and I know a lot of people, oh, Roman Catholics, the Antichrist. Yeah, they told you that. Roman Catholics pray, and most people are just ignorant of the faith. I want to put that out there. My estimation or my guess, and it's just a guess, right? From deduction and looking at the evidence, there's no way it's a leftist Antifa person, not organized enough to pull off that kind of hit, to have his own security given signals. Didn't JFK have Secret Service guys on the back of his car? And as soon as he made the right turn in front of the book depository building, they all jumped off the car and ran away. Even one of them was like shrugging his shoulders, like, what the heck's going on? Within 200 feet, he's shot in the head. Look, they're all part of it. You understand? Don't listen to any of them. Don't listen to not Trump either. Maybe he doesn't know, but I have a lot of videos out there on my Rumble channel. You can go look at them. I don't put them all up there because, but you can ask me about things, and I post stuff on X. So you can look. My guess is just like 9/11. Oh, we found the passport. It was Bin Laden. Really? Really? Oh, the guy left a bullet with it. He's a transgender. Come on. Wake up. You get smarten up. Stop letting them lead you around like you're some kind of idiot with no critical thinking skills. You're being led. God bless everyone. And I'm going to end with this. Jesus Christ gave us 2 new commandments. The second commandment was to love one another as I have loved you, as Jesus has loved us. Not do unto your neighbor as you would have him do unto you. Like, I don't know who made that crap up and they changed it in the Bible. But you could read it in John. I think it's 3. I forgot what chapter it is in John. I should, because I get a little excited when I make these. And I'm mad that they have me all chopped up under my voice and everything. But yeah, love one another as Jesus has loved you. Jesus showed us perfect love. And I have a video. I'll post it in the replies of what is required of us from Christians to show, because you will know them by their fruits. So if you have a country or an ideology that's killing everyone and thinks they're superior, is that a fruit of God? Or if you have people who are loving and caring, what Jesus did, willing to give his life for you, for your sins, that's love. That's true love. That's from God. It's very disgusting, and I'm very angry that they kill people to use that to promote their agendas, to divide us, to kill each other. I am really, really. That's why I don't want my wife to. I should not make this video because it brings heat to me, like it in a way that, Charlie, even though they'll suppress the hell out of this, but some people have seen it. And from that, they're going to pick something up from it. You got to admit I make sense. I'm a very analytical, critical thinker. Trust me. I'm very good at it. Okay, I'm just going to end. Treat other people than you treat yourself. And God bless everyone. And prayers for Charlie Kirk and his family, his children. I cannot imagine the pain of that loss in that family. Televised, no less, because they need to use it for a battle cry to get used to kill each other. Turn on transgenders, turn on people on the left. Yeah, we don't have to agree with their thinking, but we don't need to be civil warring it. And where it's coming from, it seems very obvious to me that it's coming from Israel. And that guy's sharing, he's an Hasidic that took the curls out and his long hair, his beard. Just check him out. Let's look at him. I mean, you'd have to be around a lot of them like I was. I know what they look like. God bless everyone. Please pray that God will intervene and stop this craziness and let people get a clear head at what they're thinking. Don't just start blaming transgenders and Antifa nitwits. Don't go there. Don't let them lead you there. Pay attention to what's going on. The hand signals that went on there. Yeah. The guy saying, arrest me. I did. Who would do that? So God bless everyone. And just remember, pay attention. I could be wrong. I'm guessing. I'm looking at the facts that I see. But they only let certain facts out too. But no criminal puts shit on their bullet if they're trying to get away. God bless.
You made another video against